Rollo was born in Scandinavia, either to an aristocratic family in Denmark or in Norway. His father's name was Ragnvald Eisenson. His nickname was, quote, the Walker, unquote, because he was such a large man that a horse could not bear his weight. So Rollo walked most of the time. Rollo's great-great-great-grandson was William the Conqueror, the first Norman king of England. He was coronated after he defeated the English at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. Rollo imposed the death penalty for robbery, assault, or murder when he was Duke. Rollo was my 30th great-grandfather. He founded Normandy. Normandy is a geographical and cultural region in northwestern Europe. He was also the first ruler of Normandy. He emerged as an outstanding warrior among Norsemen. Rollo, the Viking, started out as a pagan, but was eventually converted to Christianity and was baptized. The earliest record of Rollo is from 918 in a charter of Charles II, which referred to Rollo and his associates, quote, for the protection of the kingdom, end quote. Rollo was the bouncer in the bar. Rollo bounced out the bad Vikings who were pillaging and plundering English villages. Rollo continued to reign over Normandy until 928. He was succeeded by his son William Longsword. After the Norman conquest of England and Ireland, Sicily, and Antioch, Rollo's descendants came to rule England from the 11th to the 13th centuries. Rollo died between 928 and 933. Charles the Simple, who was the ruler of West Francia, granted Rollo and his people land for protection against Viking raiders. Rollo descended from the Blacks. My mother's maiden name was Black, which is my connection. To see the ancestry from Richard Philip Pittman back to Rollo, please look at the next page, which shows the lineage. It is interesting to see how the Black name evolved. One example is how the name Black may have evolved from Blake. They used to have guards or watches over the sheep. The Blakes always had the night or black watch. Could it be that since they always had the black watch, the Blakes just decided to take on that name? Following is the ancestral lineage back to Rollo, starting from Richard Philip Pittman, then Katrina Fair, and Larry Robinson, Lilybell Black, William Hilton Black, Wellington Black, William Hilton Black, Daniel Gabriel Black, Daniel Black, Daniel Black, and yet another Daniel Black, James Blackie Black Sr., Daniel Ian Black, John Black IV, John Black III, John Black II, and John the Younger Blake, Lord Humphrey William Blake, or Blake, Lord of Plains Manor, William Blake, Robert D. Kane Blake, Henry Blake, William Blake, Henry Blake, again, a different one, Robert E. Blake, Agnes de Blakeland, born M.U., Moo, lady, Robert D. Blakeland, Richard D. Blakeland, the first, Robert D. Blakeland the third, Robert D. Blakeland the second, Robert D. Blakeland, also for the first, also known as Sir Robert the Black, B.L.A.C., the first, Robert the First, Duke of Normandy, Richard the Second, Richard the First, William the First Longsword, and finally Rollo.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Belly of Tea. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down, oh blow me bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Following is a 14th century depiction of the marriage of Rollo and Gisela of France, the daughter of King Charles the Simple. William Longsword, son of Rollo, who succeeded his father to the throne of Normandy.
What we will do with the drunken sailor? What we will do with the drunken sailor? What we will do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning.
Richard I, the Fearless, born in 933, was the third Duke of Normandy. He was the son of William I Longsword, Duke of Normandy, and was a minor when his father was assassinated. In 960, he married Emma of Paris, whose father was the Count of Paris, for political reasons. He did not love her and chose not to reside with her. Emma lived a solitary life in Rouen and died very young. Richard then married his lifelong love Gunnar, shown below. They had several children. Richard rebuilt an ancient ruined abbey at Viking, where he had a palace, and died in 966. Richard II, or Richard the Good, was my 27th great-grandfather, and the son of Richard I. He was also the fourth Duke of Normandy, succeeding his father Richard I in 996. At around this time, Richard II helped the King of France fight his battle against the Duchy of Burgundy. Richard II did his best to improve the ties with England. Even if his sister Emma disliked the English, she became betrothed to King Ethelred, 20 years her senior. For his part, King Ethelred needed the money from the dowry and also wanted to stop the Vikings from attacking the south of England. The marriage, which connects France and England, helped pave the way for his grandson William the Conqueror, who would become the first king of England from Normandy. This came after William invaded England and won the Battle of Hastings in 1066. On August the 28th, 1026, Richard died of natural causes in Viking, France. He was 63 years old.
There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy. Oh God, I know I'm on.
Get up on your feet, this is a shakedown. just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes, and you can rock and roll with the Nasu. So good, so fresh, just the way